nuisance.
ABC 17's Dan Messinio joins us live from that property. And Dan, the house is deteriorating.
Yeah, Joey, the property is on McBain. Now, there are tarps on the back of the house to keep out the rain and the snow. And if you take a look, the wood all around the house is rotting, and it's definitely rotting right here on the porch. Now, the city will decide if this property is a public nuisance. Then what would happen is it would go in front of the city council, who will decide if it should be torn down. It looks like a haunted house from the movies. A foreboding porch, overgrown bushes, ramshackle windows. But no ghosts live here. It's just one of around 30 structures in Columbia that the city is reviewing to determine if it's a public nuisance.
Whenever we identify one of those structures, our staff has to go out and investigate those cases and inspect those properties to see what the real dangers are, what the violations are.
This morning, the owner of this vacant house was able to explain the situation to city officials at a hearing. The administrative hearing officer will review the testimony and the property details to decide if the house is a public nuisance.
The city's intention is to make sure that we don't have nuisance structures in our neighborhoods, that we don't have places that might be unsafe for anybody that would enter or that would be attracting crime to a neighborhood.
City officials determine a public nuisance property by using 10 criteria. Most deal with structural issues. Is it structurally sound? Is it safe to be in? If the structure does not pass the test, administrators will go in front of the city council to request the structure be demolished.
We also want property owners to voluntarily take care of the issue, and that's the ideal outcome, is that the owner will be responsible to make the corrections as needed or sell or demolish on their own.
City administrators tell me luckily Columbia doesn't have many nuisance properties, but they are in the process of dealing with many of them. Reporting live, Dan Messinio, ABC 17 News.
City administrators say the intention is to remove the nuisance property for safety reasons. And even if the city demolishes a house, it doesn't take ownership of the property.